She's hiding in a corner.
There's the girl. Here's
Hi,
the vice president, the president of Vice.
Good evening, everyone. Is this going to be recorded?
Yes, it is.
Great, because I'm not sure if I can stay for the whole thing.
If everybody will pitch in $5, well, no, I'm just kidding.
Let's go. Cheryl, Ron, why don't you introduce Cheryl and let's get started because we've already maxed out my callers. Only holds 100 people. Appreciate all of you being here. Can you get Ron?
You did, Ron.
Ron, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Ron, you're muted.
Unmute, Ron.
Unmute, Ron.
Hey, everybody. How you doing? Welcome, everybody, to Tuesday night's presentation with Mr. Rick Ricketts, the legend. I thank everyone for being here. My name is Ron Pruitt. I'm in Houston, Texas, and I'm happy that someone else is taking the bull by the horns and doing presentations as well. But I get the pleasure of introducing a friend of mine that I've known for a long, long time, one of my best friends in the world. I met this girl a little over 4 years ago now in another company. And guys, let me tell you something. 4.5 years ago when I met her, it was kind of like, I don't know. But I always knew that she had something that was called just grit. You know when you see somebody, they just have that it factor? You ever heard of just the it? There's something about them. It's just the it factor. I always saw the it factor in her. And lo and behold, here we are 4 years later, and she happens to be now the vice president of marketing for this great company that we're all looking at or a part of by the name of Royalty. So let me be the first to say, welcome, Cheryl Coco, to the presentation.
Thank you, Ron, and thank you, Rick, for having me. It's a great honor to be here among all of you great people. Today, what you're about to see and Rick is about to present is the first all-in-one marketing platform powered by artificial intelligence, attached with a compensation plan that is sure to make you smile by the end, and you'll know the exact reason that you're here today. Generating leads online has been kind of a daunting process for some of the people who have been small business owners throughout their time, getting things to integrate, understanding how marketing online has the potential to leverage throughout an organization and duplicate your organization. But doing so has been a daunting task until now. What you're about to see presented by Rick, who has become one of the favorites here pretty quickly. And I know that everybody said that you love him, but whenever we end a call, I say, I love you more, Rick. So I'm excited to be here. And I want you all to know that what you're about to see is a product that is real, that is working and helping people build their businesses online, generate leads, and get more people involved in the online marketing world. You'll see people that are here today that have never had an online presence, that have a great landing page, that have an integrated system, and is now powered by artificial intelligence. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to one of our favorite people now.
You're awful kind, Cheryl. I love you, girl. Good evening, everybody. This is Rick Ricketts from Clearwater, Florida. I want to welcome you all to the call tonight. And what you're going to see is a presentation, but one not as good as Ron Pruitt gives, because I'm not as smart as Ron Pruitt. But if you'll bear with me, I'm going to share with you an unbelievable company, and that's Royalty. And if you look at the top, that's the kind of crown you ought to be wearing, Cheryl. It's a lot better than that pretzel. No, I'm just kidding. So the bottom line, folks, here, the name of our company is Royalty, and we're going to show you your marketing done, and this company is powered by artificial intelligence. You know, when I think about what has happened since I joined last Monday, when Lou made my first landing page, and now you can sign up and automatically your landing page pop. To me, that is just amazing. And what we've got here is something really special. And if you look at here, I thought we needed to add this to our presentation, because without Justin, there would be no Royalty. And I can tell you, this team right here of Justin, now Justin's not on the call tonight, so I can say this is the Beauty and the Beast team. Not really. Only Cheryl is the beauty, and she is the vice president of marketing for our company. If you look at what it says about Justin, he's the father of 3, graduated magna cum laude at Harvard University. You know, I was in a previous company, and I was in Connecticut, and I was at Yale University, and I'll never forget that day, Cheryl. I called up my wife, and I said, guess where I'm at? And she says, where? I said, I'm in the library at Yale University. She said, Rick, get out of there as fast as you can. You got no business being in the library at Yale University. So the neatest thing about this, you look at me and Ron, you can be from Yale or right out of jail and do this. That's a joke, Ron. So what I want you to see is Cheryl Coco is the vice president of marketing for our company. I got to meet Cheryl in person in Vegas Saturday, and I'm telling you, I'm excited about working with Cheryl, and I'm excited about this company. If you look on the page here, it says Royalties Customer Service, open 7 days a week, live chat and Zoom. So if you have a problem, there's people there to support you and to help you. And I think that's exciting. Look at this right here. It says online marketing is the #1 source of customers worldwide. And until I found Royalty, Rick did not, when Ron said to me, Rick, how are you building that cruise business? Are you doing it with social media? And I said, Ron, I can't even get my messages off my phone. So when Ron shared this business with me, it gave me hope that a guy from Liberty, South Carolina could be involved in social media like Miles, be smart like these young guys. And it says on the next page, it says 99% of independent business owners do not market online. And the reason they don't, folks, is they think it's too expensive and it's too complex. The great thing about it, we've got a company and we've got a social media platform that's powered by artificial intelligence. You don't have to be smart and be able to do this presentation like Ron Pruitt. You can be Rick Ricketts and do this business. It says terabytes of data drive our proprietary algorithms. And if you'll just look what's happened, this company has been compiling all of this information for 3 years. I told somebody the other day, they said, well, Rick, do you think this is the right time? I said, folks, it may get better. It's just going to be later. If you want to get involved with this company, I think this company will gradually get better and better, but you're just going to be getting in the game later. And I think it's important to be first player advantage. I really am. I was so excited when I went to Las Vegas and I only saw 400 people there. I was more impressed with who wasn't there than who was there. It just made me think that I wasn't too late and I had a chance before Miles made all the money in this company until I got here. So if you look at this next page, it says, you do your thing, we'll do the marketing. Just think, you own your own social media platform for $87 a month. And folks, because of Cheryl, we have to midnight tonight. If you're a guest here, because of Cheryl, midnight tonight, you can join for 50% off. Thank you, Cheryl. It just says right here, this is the 3 packages. And of course, the way I signed up was for $87. It says powered by artificial intelligence. I want to show you something. This really lights my fire because I didn't think I had a prayer of doing this business, but I want you to look at this page. That was my first page that Lou built for me. And that was for my in-cruise business. I want to show you something. I put somebody into business Friday. Guess what? He sells CBD oil. Look at his page. That was built by artificial intelligence. Folks, that happened in about 10 seconds from the time he joined this company. But you know what? That guy's also a realtor. Look at his real estate site. Is that unbelievable? All powered by I just think when you can show somebody what they can get when they sign up and their page is built, to me, that's just, look at this next page. This is a good friend of mine. He's a pastor. Has a small church in Dunedin, Florida. By the way, if you look on his site, it says First Christian Church of Dunedin. He's done every deal I've ever done. And when I called him up, I said, Kurt, how would you like to be able to have your church on a social media platform? You see, he also has a daycare at his church. You see that little boy? His name is Nolan. It's his grandson. So that's his website for First Christian Church of Dunedin. When you say, who am I going to go talk to about this? You know how many churches they are? Small churches, maybe with 100 members, that would love to have a platform for their church. You know how many real estate people that would love to be involved in social media and have a platform for their real estate business? Look at this. This guy is a disc jockey here in Clearwater. He's from Mexico. That's his site. I signed him up Friday. Look at this next one. That guy was in my in-cruises business. I showed him how he could have his own social media platform. So he's promoting his, and that was powered by it. I want you to look at that webpage that this company built with artificial intelligence. So there's no excuse for, you can't use Rick's excuse. Oh, I can't do that. See, I'm the only guy in my hometown, Miles, that went on 2 senior trips. Some of y'all will get that later. It takes a little while to sink in. But you don't have to be smart to do this because the website gets built for you by artificial intelligence. Now, here is Cheryl's new crown. Okay? And it just says right here, a revolutionary concept will change the way many small business owners and professionals market through social media. They'll never find out unless you tell them. And see, that's the key here. We get paid for sharing with people how they can have their own social media platform for $87. I told everybody in Vegas, folks, don't beat this thing to death. This is not a bone marrow transplant or give me a kidney. This is $87 to start your own social media platform business. Look at this, your marketing done by artificial intelligence. It says online marketing is highly complex, developed a system to simplify it. See, I didn't think I had ever had a prayer of being part of social media until I found Royalty. And that's the key here. This business makes it doable by anybody. It just shows here all the things that you have to do to be part of a social media platform. And you know, you can buy all of these things yourself, but you can't buy them for $87. And even if you got them, like Ron says, you can't get them to talk to each other. You know, our platform is all integrated and it talks to it. You don't have to worry about that. It says right here, it seems complicated, doesn't it? Not with Royalty. Powered by artificial intelligence. Your marketing done. Folks, that's powerful. And you got a trainer like Cheryl who will get on and teach you all the things that you need to know. I'm so excited that Cheryl's my friend because I'm going to need a lot of help, Cheryl. If you look at this next page, I want to talk to you about the marketing side of our company. And I'm excited about that because I'm a marketer first. Some of y'all are technology people. I'm a network marketer. I get up every day looking for somebody who's looking for me. Cheryl asked me today, how do you launch your business every month? I don't. I launch it every Monday morning. I start over new every Monday morning. See, I had somebody in my first company called Excel. The guy said, Rick's got a problem. He works this network marketing business like it's a job. Folks, if you treat it like a real business, it'll pay you like a real business. You got to treat it like a real business. So just think, you can join tonight for $87, but because of Cheryl, you can join for $43.50 until midnight. So what you want to do is you want to go out and share this business with 3 people. When you do that, folks, you become a bronze in this company. And what that means is this company is going to start paying you $100 a month. Now, I know this is hard to figure out. Somebody said, well, you have to pay $87 a month. I said, yes, but when you got 3 people, they're paying you $100. Folks, you know what that means? It means that this company is paying you $13 a month to use the most powerful social media platform I've ever seen. They're paying you $13 a month with 3 people to use this platform. But just think, you know, Kenny Williams is on the call tonight. And when I became a bronze, he got paid a $50 leadership bonus because he personally enrolled me. Just think, every person you personally enroll, you make a $50 leadership bonus when they reach bronze. See, that's exciting to me because you want to be, listen, I really do believe the person that builds this the widest, the person that personally enrolls the most people is going to win here. And I'm 74 years old, but there's a race here, folks. And I'm going to personally enroll 100 people before the 15th of this month. No, maybe the end of the month. I don't want to get myself in trouble. Rob will call me up and say, you didn't make it. So just look, 3 people, you're now a bronze and you're making $100 a month. You see this, folks? Your job is to go finish the job and help those first 3 people you enroll get their first 3 people. I told people on the call this morning with Cheryl, this business is not about how many people you put in, it's how many people you keep in the game. And see, if you help them get their first 3 people and their website is costing them nothing every month, it's kind of hard to quit something that's costing you nothing. See, if you help them get 3 people, folks, it's not costing them nothing to stay in the game. And remember this, the more people you keep in the game, the bigger you win. You see that? When you have 12 people, now they're paying you $365 a month. Somebody say that's good. Well, I'll say it. That's good.
That's
and just
good,
think, when they become a silver, you get another $75 bonus.
Good.
Now, I don't know if y'all are excited, but I'm real excited. Okay. Okay. So once you have 12 people, you're making $365 a month. I can't tell you how good it made me feel when I made gold the other day and Cheryl PayPal'd me $1,200 and something. That really lit my fire, Cheryl. I'm telling you, that excited me. So the bottom line is just think, you put 2 more people in personally. See, you want to just keep adding to your team. So if you put in 2 more people, now you personally enroll 5 people. Folks, can you go help those 5 people get their first 5 people? Just think about that. When that happened, Cheryl sent me $1,000. And I can tell you on the 15th of this coming month, she won't be sending me $1,000 anymore. Because it's going to get bigger, folks. And that's what I'm excited about. So just think, with 30 people on your team, you're making $1,000 a month. And of course, you get another leadership bonus when that person you personally enroll, $100 leadership bonus. To me, that's powerful.
You're muted, Rick.
5 people. And I don't know why that's up on the screen up there, Lou. But the bottom line is, if you did that, folks, and you personally enroll 10 people, just look what happens. Now you have 58 people on your first and second level, and now you're earning $2,000 a month. Now, I've been in this industry a long time. And what I want to tell you today, it's not how fast you get there, folks. It's just about staying in the game. And I'm telling you right now that my goal is to be Jade by the end of December. That's my goal. You have to have a goal if you want to be successful in this industry. Just think, another leadership bonus when you take somebody to platinum. This page is the whole marketing plan as far as I'm concerned. If you look on the top of the screen, there's 3 ways that we get paid. It's all based on volume. If you see the first position is bronze, that's 250 volume. All it takes is 3 sales of $87, which is 261 in volume. See there, folks, when you're doing that, you're making $100 a month. So if you'll see in green on the bottom, it says it takes 3 personal sales to make you a bronze. It takes 12 sales on your first and second level to make you a silver in this business. That's $365 a month. When you have 30 sales on your first and second level, now you're making $1,000 a month. Joyce, nice to have you on the call. I just saw you sneak on there. Just think, folks, when you have 58 people on your first and second level, now you're earning $2,000 a month. See, my goal is I want to be Jade by the end of December. I know that's not a big deal, folks. I've made a lot of money in this industry, but I've never had an opportunity, ever had an opportunity to show somebody a business for $87, Darren Karsten. I've never had a chance to show some. See, I got a pastor on from Illinois tonight. I know he's freezing to death up there in St. Louis, but the bottom line is I've never had an opportunity to put Joyce Braxton in a business for $87. So just look at this, folks. It says only bronze, silver, and gold, they get paid instantly. You know, what really excites me, when I talked to the owner, Justin, a week ago and said, Justin, here you got a technology company, but you're paying like I got paid in Excel 20 years ago. He said, Rick, what do you mean? I said, the last time I got paid monthly was with Excel. And he asked me what I thought. I said, the key to network marketing is getting a check in that new rep's hand as fast as you can. And for me to go to Vegas and see him announce this instant pay, folks, that really excited me, because I know Joyce is on the call tonight. Joyce can build a team of 12 people. And Joyce, I know that 365 extra a month will change things for you. Say yes, Joyce. I see her smiling there. So the bottom line, just think about this, folks. You can build this business as big as you want. I want to show you something. Ron, I wish I could take credit for that because it's so good, but Ron Pruitt sent this to me. I'm going to be a platinum making $2,000 a month with just 58 people. But I want you to look how big this is. If you put 10 people in personally, and those 10 people go sponsor 5 people on your second level, you will have 50 people. Now on the second level, just think about that. On the third level, you'll have 250 people. Now, if you're a platinum, they're paying you 5% for the volume that's on your third level. So if you've got 250 times 87. See, everything I'm doing here is based on a sale of $87. That's important, folks. $87. So just think, on the third level, you probably won't know those people. That's an extra $1,087.50 a month. So let's say you have 1,250 people on your fourth level. That pays 5%. How many people here tonight couldn't use an extra $5,437.50? See, that's powerful. Now look on the bottom line. You know, it says if you had 6,250, and people say, those numbers never work out that way. You know, I got 3 children. All of them are college graduates. And none of my kids do networking. They're always saying to me, Dad, oh, you can do it. You can do it. Nobody can do it like you. And I said something to my son the other day when I showed him this. I said, Chad, just think, if you built a team like this, you'd be making $24,837.50 a month. And he said, Dad, but I'm telling you, only you could do that. And you know what I said to my son? I said, son, are you 25% of the man I am? And he got offended. Listen, folks, I'm not asking you to be me. I'm just asking you to be the best you can be. So if you built a team and it was only 25% of what those numbers are, folks, could you use an extra $6,209.38 a month?
Yes.
All I'm telling you, folks, is this is real if you want it to be real. You see this next page? That's my family. That's why I do this. You all got to have a reason to do this. Tony Hunt, I don't know why you do it.
Rick's family.
But that's why I do it right there. It says a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. What I want to ask some of you tonight, Tony, do you know your great-great-grandfather's first name?
F.E.
Well, you're the first one I've ever asked. Most people don't know their great-great-grandfather's first name. You know why?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I got to do my
That
stuff.
sucker didn't leave you one penny.
Thank you,
That's
Don.
why
Hey,
you
Rick,
don't know his name.
Rick, hold on a second, Rick. I hate to interrupt you.
Find
Hey,
somebody
guys,
that need 'em.
listen. Y'all need to mute if you're talking. Hey, Lou, go down to where it says participants. Click on
I believe it.
participants and mute all.
Okay.
Mute
I'm
all.
sorry, I didn't know that. Okay. So the bottom line is what I'd say to you. You got to have a reason to do this. I'm sorry if y'all didn't hear that. All I can say to you, this business is about what you start, not about what you do. I started something last Monday that I'm going to finish. And folks, if you're looking for an opportunity, it's real. I want to show you this last page. And Lou, now, okay, you see this? Of course, I was in the cruise business. So I made that little ship up and I just put royalty on the back of it. So if you're on the call tonight and you're looking for an excuse not to do this, there's plenty of excuses not to do this. But tonight, not for $87, because of Cheryl, you can join this company right now for 50% off for your first month, which is $43.50. So this is the deal, folks. You can be on that boat with me and Ron Pruitt and Laura and a lot of people on this call, or you can be left on the dock. See that guy there with his underwear hanging out of the suitcase? So that's the two choices that you got. You can be on the boat with us, folks, or you can be left on the dock. So royalty, your marketing done, powered by artificial intelligence. I'm not Ron Pruitt, but I love this business. Appreciate all of you. We want to open this up for Laura. Are you still here? Cheryl, are you still here?
I'm here. Laura Smith, are you still here?
Well, if anybody would like to ask some questions, why don't we have the Cheryl answer questions for us? Can we open it up for discussion?
Let me make a suggestion real quick, if you don't mind. I know it's 50% off, but you need to understand you're going to pay the $87 and they will rebate you back the 50%. Okay. Just so we know that.
Yeah, you don't get something back until you pay it.
Great job, Rick.
Thank you.
Does anybody
Rick
have-
Ricketts, I got a question, Rick Ricketts.
No, go ahead, Ron.
I got a question. Really, how long have you been doing network marketing? How many years?
You want me to make everybody's gonna know how I got in 94 with a company called Excel. So I've been doing it since 1994.
Got it. All right. So let me ask you a question. Out of all the companies you've seen and all the money you've made and all the success you've had and all the big teams you've built, What is it about royalty? We just went through it, but make it a short little story for me. What is it about royalty, and why is a Rick Ricketts here at this company? Why?
Well, the first reason is, my first venture was with Excel, and it was a unilevel. This is a unilevel. I think it's the most powerful marketing plan for the average person, because a lot of people will tell you about this great binary, and they always tell you this story. Just get in with me, and all you'll have to do is build one side. That is the biggest lie in the world. You're going to have to work, folks. This thing works, and if you'll work, this company will pay you. So I saw a pay plan that I had done before, and I know a unilevel works for people who work. And then I saw an opportunity to share a business with somebody for $87. I've never had that opportunity. I've made a lot of money, but I've never had an opportunity that I could share with a good friend for $87 and give them a chance to change their financial picture. And of course, I got to meet Justin, and I met Cheryl in Vegas, and that sealed the deal for me.
And I'm going to tell you something, Rick. You made this statement the other day, and I want to remind everybody that didn't hear it. A lot of people, when Rick talked to them about joining the business for $87, because listen, I've done this a while myself, and this is the best team I've ever been on, with the best VP of marketing I've ever seen, with the best sponsor I've ever had in my life, in Laura Smith. But what I want to tell you is very simple. Rick said, and I heard him tell a person, it's $87. Would you hire me for $87? Because when you join Rick's team for $87, is Rick worth $87 to help you build your business? I think so. So if you got a problem with $87 to work with Rick Ricketts, you got a big problem. You got a big problem. So just come on board. It's simple. Let Rick work with you. If he brought you to the dance, let him work with you, and he'll show you how to get through where you're getting paid $13 a month to use the system. Right, Rick?
That's exactly right. So Ron, I thank you for helping me get started. I thank you, Cheryl. You've been a dream. I really appreciate it. Laura, I love you. It's hard to beat those South Carolina girls. Anybody else want to make a comment before we close this thing up? Ron, we're doing a call tomorrow night at 9:00, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
You said we were doing this Tuesday night call, folks. Ron, but tonight is Monday.
I understand.
Tomorrow night with Ron at 9:00, right, Ron?
That is correct. 9:00 Eastern, and I'll tell you what. Tomorrow, 9:00 Eastern, 8:00 Central. We are on Zoom.com. We are on Zoom.com.
We are on Zoom.com.
What time again, Ron?
It's 9:00 Eastern, 8:00 Central. Sounds to me like we're going to be doing these every night now, which is a good thing.
Right.
I'm happy about it.
We've got momentum. Let's keep it going, guys.
Absolutely, Kenny. You're absolutely correct. Listen, we already know where your momentum comes. It comes from your better half. That would be Francis. We already know this already.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Ron.
Christina Schultz, thanks for being on the call, girl.
Simple. We have time for one
Aaron, thanks
question.
for being on the call.
Yeah. Fire your question away, sir.
Yeah, fantastic. I understand the legendary Rick Ricketts is on the line. Great to see you, meet you in person. I've read your stuff. I've seen things about you for a lot of years in the MLM space. Fantastic seeing you. You don't look a spry over 50 not a day. Looking great. I'd like to ask though, as far as royalties concerned, I thought we were an affiliate program and not an MLM. So are we identifying ourselves as an MLM, which is very important as far as how we describe ourselves, or are we a strong tech company with an affiliate program?
You know what? We should let the VP of marketing answer that question.
Here's what I'd like to ask you. What's the difference?
There's a big difference. There's a huge difference. There's
You
a
get
difference
paid on
between
multiple levels. What do you call it?
I didn't call it either one, but that's.
You call it multi-level marketing. It's
There
multi-level.
you go. We're an MLM. We're getting paid on multiple levels. We are an MLM.
Ta-da.
Hey, this is Ron Henderson. I met you in Las Vegas. I want to let you know that I appreciate you and Justin.
Thank you.
Everything you guys have done is an awesome opportunity. I'm really excited because I got 9 leads, and you guys sent me, and 2 of them are looking pretty positive. So I'm going to send what I need to send, but I'm very grateful for the opportunity. I was the black guy in a long trench coat.
That's awesome. Congratulations. Love to hear your success.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hey, Rick, I'd like to make a comment. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Talking about the different things that we have to our disposal, I'm sure a lot of us know about the Giraffe Club. And I actually had an opportunity with a giraffe that was 4 months old that I contacted before I went to Vegas. He showed up and brought 2 more people, and all 3 of them are in the business. Just to show you the strength of that program.
That's awesome. Congratulations, Walter. Hi, Marky.
So we got more ways to do this.
So tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right, Ron? We are on Zoom.com. You guys can feel free to come and invite your guests.
And
hey,
you
Ron,
know,
can you fit more than 100 on there?
No.
We got to
get there early.
People get on early then.
Get there early is all I can tell you.
Get there early.
Get there early. I mean, I've got people hitting me up already going, I can't get on. I can't get on. Well, it's full.
So do I. You know, and 500 seats isn't a lot of money here, guys. Our Zoom holds 500. No big deal.
Maybe I'll call them tomorrow and up it.
Might need to up it.
Thank you.
Get these guys spending some money. Let's make them up their Zoom. Everybody pack these calls.
We probably could have had 200 people on this call tonight.
Yeah.
It's going fast and it's going furious. I'm watching the numbers go up just like you guys. So we've got something here. It's real. Glad Rick came on board with us. And I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I've got 2 people wanting to talk right now.
And by the way, everybody, if you don't know who Kenny and Francis is, you'll know really soon. Kenny and Francis is the sponsor of Rick Ricketts.
Thank you, Kenny.
Hey, for once. Well, hey, we went back and forth through the years. I tell the story about how he walked in my jewelry store and said, in the last company I was with, hey, I made enough money last month to buy this whole place. I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah.
Kenny, quit telling that. You make me look bad.
No, man, it was great. And hey, just so you know about Rick also, he came up to my sleepy hometown, which is about an hour-and-a-half ride for him. And he would pack the house whenever we had it, just like we got going on tonight, man. You know, electricity's starting to happen over here. We're excited. And I'll see you guys on the call tomorrow night. Appreciate everybody.
Thank you, man.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Will do. Be there.
Really enjoy it.
Great call, guys. Thank you.
Have a great night, Rick. God bless. And thanks
God
for your
bless.
service.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you for everything, Cheryl.
You're welcome. Thank you too.
Darren, good to see you, buddy.
Have a good one, brother.
Okay. God bless everybody.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you so much, Cheryl. Appreciate you guys. Thanks, Ron.
Yeah, Rick, thank you. You're the bomb, brother.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up. We appreciate it. Listen, tomorrow night again, 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central. We are on Zoom.com. You'll see a slightly different presentation, probably not as powerful as Rick Ricketts, but I guarantee it works.
Oh, you're so full of it. I love you, man.
Love you too, Rick. Good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.